David, in your presentation, you mentioned the importance of first validating and then investigating. Can you parse out for us what you mean by those two things and what they look like?
Yeah, so validation is a classic strategy. And unfortunately, it's something adults don't do a whole lot with youth, again, especially teens, who have such strong emotions that overwhelm them and just don't feel great. And which seem to us to be kind of trivial sometimes. So validation is a wonderful strategy where you just say, it's not agreement. It's like, I can see how you might feel that way. It takes all the fight out of us, right? Because how many times does that child teen just expect the adult not to understand? So I think you probably hear that all the time. Oh, you'll never understand. I mean, you'll never get it. You don't know what it's like. Well, I don't, but I can see how you might feel that way. Whoa, that really sets you up for an entire different conversation. And once you can do that, you begin to build trust and build a relationship. And then you can investigate more. Well, tell me what went on. Why you're so angry at I thought this was your friend. What happened? And then you can ask questions because you've established some basic level of trust. And still then, you don't have to say, well, you shouldn't, you don't slip into, oh, that wasn't that important. Well, why was it important to you? Why do you think that friend did that? Any ideas of what you might want to do? Is there something I can help you with? So again, you don't have to validate the reasons. And you want to investigate it, because if you don't investigate the source of that feeling, you may come up with the wrong strategy. So it's a two-step. I can see it. I can see how someone might feel that way. Can you tell me more? Like, what's happening? If you start out with, oh, come on, really? That's it, end the conversation. So it sounds pretty simple, but I think the key is to remind yourself, you don't have to agree, right? This is not, it's perfectly okay and reasonable for you to be enraged that someone borrowed a pencil from you or whatever that is. You're not agreeing, you're validating, you're developing trust, you allow conversation. So important. And I will tell you this, unlike a lot of these things, it's not that hard to do. It really isn't. And I would encourage people very strongly to try it.
It's not entering into the reality of what may or may not be occurring, but it's entering into their reality. I can see why you would feel that way, right? I often talk to my children about how being kind is often more important than being right. And this reminds me of that a little bit. This is, being able to empathize and understand that this is actually really hard for this person, even if it isn't for you, even if they misunderstood the situation, the feeling is still valid. It's still real for them. So naming that and entering into their world for a bit might be, I can see where that would be really pastorally important.
I sometimes call it the Taekwondo approach to emotion management, which is when my youngest, I would take him to Taekwondo lessons. And my one takeaway was this, which is someone's coming at you and you don't want to fight them. You just like, so I'm coming at you with my anger or my strong feelings, and I can block them, but we're going to both get hurt. But just, move aside, just, okay, I will accept it. Let's move past it. And it takes the fight out of people.
Yeah.
Because, those youth that you're ministering to probably expect you to disagree. You're just another adult. You say you're going to help me, but, like everybody else, my parents, my family, my teachers, they just, just say, stop it, stop whatever it is.
Yep.
Or you should not feel that way. Do you know how lucky you are? Or this would be, I think, enormously helpful and validating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a test of trust too, really. Adult, can you be trusted with this hard feeling I'm feeling? Like, can I actually, can you go there with me? Right.
Yeah. And these, and youth and teens, especially, they're testing the limits all the time, right? Yeah. I'm pushing you. How much can I push? And it's kind of surprising sometimes, like, it's not working. My usual bag of tricks, it's not working. I actually may have to talk to this person. or they may actually get me.
Yeah.
Like, how could that be?
Yeah.
What planet are they from? So, I definitely try it. It's not hard, and it's enormously, enormously effective.